Hey guys, it's Blaine Elizabeth and I have a couple of minutes. I am going to pick up my kids, just leaving work, but I just wanted to have like an unedited conversation about life and authenticity and vulnerability and just being a human being like in 2024, because this shit is bonkers, wild, crazy bananas, is it not? I am trying so hard to show up on social media consistently. It's just really difficult because I have a 10-year-old boy, a 6-year-old girl, an 18-month-old boy, and a 2-month-old boy. And I really just need to be present with them and spend a lot of time with them. They need a lot of care, I'll just say that. I haven't been able to work on my personal goals as much as I wanted to. I have seen a lot of people showing up on social media a lot more raw and vulnerable, especially YouTube. One of my favorite YouTubers, Jessica Kent, just went through some really hard things last year, and people were just awful to her, like fucking mean to her. And then this other girl I follow named Hannah, her channel's Smoky Glow. She came on YouTube. She was absent on YouTube for a long time, and I always wondered what the heck happened to her. And she just recently posted that she was 100 days sober and that she was using alcohol to cope with her feelings and to cope with everything that was going on in her life, and that she was back in sobriety. So I don't know, like the theme of people using alcohol and relapsing on alcohol like keeps coming up in my algorithm. I'm a person that is sober and I'm in recovery from other drugs and alcohol. And my last relapse, which was in 2020, which seems like yesterday, but also it's almost like 5 years away. That's bonkers bananas too. That was my relapse, was alcohol, and then alcohol led to other things. But I thought I was normal for a little bit there and that I could just drink. Yeah, that never works. Spoiler alert. I definitely can't drink alcohol because I will ruin my life all over again. So yeah, but that theme has just keep on coming up about like people drinking to cope with their problems, or just like choosing to be sober. Like they're not like hardcore drug addicts, but they're just choosing to be sober and like not drink anymore because they realize that alcohol is like taking over their life in a negative way. Or they were spending too much money on it, or it was starting to like consume their days, or where they would drink Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it turned into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I remember when I was like in college and drinking all the time, and I would look at like statistics of, 3 drinks is considered like over drinking or binge drinking. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. But yeah, I don't drink anymore. And I've been seeing a lot of content on Instagram too about alcohol, how it affects cortisol levels and stress hormones and libido. And that's the sex hormone, and it affects weight gain, and it affects your ability to like cope with the rest of your life. So I don't know why alcohol just like keeps popping up. You guys, I fought my kids' dad tooth and nail to like change their school, to not change their schools. My kids' dad wanted them to change to a gifted and talented school, and he had them tested for said school like kind of behind my back. Like I wasn't aware of the testing date or the testing time. And then he was like, it's orientation for this school. Do you agree to change their schools? And I was just like, what? No, I don't agree. They're already set up, And then I had to really think about it. And I went and toured the school myself, like without him involved, because we don't really get along that well. Like we get along for the kids. We make it work. Like we're not besties. Like our relationship didn't end the greatest. So we really struggle with that. So I'm like, is it just because I don't like him that I don't want to agree to this? or why. So I really had to take a look at like why I was fighting back so much. What I realized is that I think this gifted and talented school will be good for my kids. And when I went and toured it, I realized that I also know the principal and that she's a really cool, amazing, intelligent woman, and I trust my kids being in her hands. Sometimes what's in my kids' best interest, like, I have to take a step aside and realize what is best for them, and I think that this gifted and talented school is going to be good. That's one of the positives. Another positive is they have an after-school program, which they were waitlisted at the other school. Another positive thing is it's 2 seconds away from my house. And the other one, we were school of choice. But the other one was the school that I went to when I was a little girl, and my kids' dad went there too. So it was like familiar to us, and Harrison had gone there since kindergarten. So yeah, it was just like familiar. But sometimes you have to get uncomfortable to grow, and I know that for myself. And so I had to realize that for my kiddos too. Okay, well, I'm here at the school, so I'm ready to go pick up my kiddos, but my phone overheated, so it stopped filming. Anyways, so even though my lighting and my sound isn't going to be the greatest, I don't care because I just want to post something. I am dying to grow on YouTube. I am dying to become a full-time content creator and to start monetizing my content because my time is taken up from 9 to 5. I have a job. I'm a therapist, and I want to show up on social media in a different way. I know that I have a magnetizing personality. I know that I have a lot of good information to share, and I just want to be here with you guys. All right, well, make sure to comment below on how your life is going. If you have a social media strategy, give me all your tips, please. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.